Hey guys, welcome to TalkCrypto. Hope you're all doing well. Hope the sun is shining wherever you are, and you've got a good day planned, or indeed maybe just at the beginning or the end of your day, beginning of the day, whenever you watch this video. I don't know. But listen, thanks again for the new subscribers. Really appreciate it. I'm just trying to share my journey where I can with the some of the experiences that I've had and all the rest of it since being in the market since sort of 2020. I know for many of you would have been much earlier than that, but you know, as we say, you're never too late to get into Bitcoin. I'm going to share at the end of the video how I'm getting on with my, oh my word, I've just realized I was going to do my, okay, I do this $1 a day Bitcoin challenge. It was a way to encourage everybody to buy Bitcoin. And I believe that hopefully most people can afford $1 a day. And it's a good way for you to start, you know, dipping your toe into the market, starting to, you know, have some skin in the game and start researching, start understanding, start feeling comfortable with Bitcoin. And my plan is to do this until 2033, 2034, around 9-10 years, and document this journey. And I'd love it if you can join me on it and do it yourself. I've actually, and the reason I hesitated is because I've just done the school run and I've just done a quick food shop, just driving home, and I realised I'm doing this video, but I haven't actually bought my $1 Bitcoin, so I can't tell you what the price is. But I'll put it in the comments, and yeah, that's it. I'm guessing, well, as we know, Bitcoin's gone up to, had a little bit of a push, didn't it? Everyone's feeling excited again, you know, it's ups and downs, and when it's going up, everyone's like, whoa, elation. And I think we were around about 70,000 roughly. I had a quick look earlier this morning. It may have changed since then, so things are looking positive. But again, don't get too worried about these little ups and downs. We're in a bull market. This is part of the cycle, you know. It's not going to go up in a straight line, so chill out. If anything, you know, if I'm doing a $1 a day Bitcoin challenge, DCA, dollar cost averaging, you know, in a way, I want the price to be cheaper because I can get more Satoshis. So, but that's all good news. So yeah, I can't share with you how much Satoshis I got today, as I usually do in my videos. But what I will share with you is a couple of things. I was really pleased. I managed to have a chat with my mum, and I think whenever you know, if you're ever going to recommend anything to anybody, the first person you should be comfortable recommending something is to your family. And you know, if you're not going to recommend it to your family, don't recommend it to anybody else, because clearly you don't believe it strongly enough. So I've been chatting to my parents a little bit about it for a number of years, and yesterday I had a good chat with my mum, and I was just very sort of, I have so much conviction in my belief for Bitcoin and the future, the opportunity, and you know, not just the opportunity, but the decentralized nature of it, the libertarian aspect of it, that, you know, it truly is giving us freedom. So I had a good chat with mum, just sort of explaining, hey, listen, I'm doing this $1 a day Bitcoin challenge, and you know, do you want to join me on this journey? And she said yes. So, you know, I was really excited to you know, get her on that journey, as indeed hopefully, you know, these videos might encourage some of you guys to just dip your toe into it. If you're new to Bitcoin, if it's a bit of sunshine there, sorry guys, we've got sunshine in the UK. How nice is this? I've got the sunnies on. You know, how rare. Usually it's blooming freezing wet, damp and cold, so you know, it's all looking good. So yeah, so that's fantastic, and I'm gonna you know, help her along that journey and educate her and sort of point her on certain videos to watch and things to read and things like that. So that's good. And one of the things I want to talk about is, one of the ways I was trying to describe it to her was, and I think this is pertinent for all of us, and this is where I think our brains slightly melt. We can't deal with it. We can't get our heads around the concept. that we're dealing with a deflationary asset. We're dealing with an asset, a money that is fixed. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, so I bought a Mars bar the other day while my son was playing football. I know I probably should have bought a banana or a piece of fruit or, you know, a carrot, but I didn't. I bought a Mars bar. Actually, to tell the truth, it was a Snickers bar, and it was £1. Now, this is going to show my age. I remember when a Snickers bar, it was probably called a marathon back then, was about 18p. 18p, wow. And I remember when it went 30p thinking, wow, that's expensive. And as a really simple example, over the years, our money is just getting weaker. What we can buy, we have to use more and more money to buy the same things. So, you know, in effect, you know, it's not, the purchasing power is being diminished. And we know this, we can see this on the charts. You know, when the dollar, the pound, and every other currency was depegged against gold in the 70s, the value has just literally gone to zero. So it's very, very obvious when inflation's high and it's rocketing and getting out of control. It's more undercover, secretive, less obvious when inflation's lower, 2%, 3%. You know, it eats away over the years. But the point is this: obviously, the cost of a Snickers bar has gone up, you know, incredibly over the years. Our buying power is diminished. But with Bitcoin, the complete reverse is true. Can you imagine living in a world where one day I buy that Snickers bar for £1, equivalent of, in Bitcoin terms. Maybe in a year's time, it's 75p. Maybe in a year's time, it's then 50p. Maybe in another year, it's 25p. Maybe another year, 2 years, it's 10p. Our money in Bitcoin is so valuable that things in the real world are going to get cheaper and cheaper. And we can see this. I've talked about it already on some past videos, and I want to show a graph when I get around to maybe doing that, because I do all these as a one-take video just when I can find time, and obviously driving, you know, whenever I can or whatever, doing these, it's convenient for me. So it's our brains are not wired to deal with this new world. We're used to things getting more expensive. Ordinarily they go up, you know, in normal times, gradually. We probably don't notice it so much unless we, you know, we remember those times when we bought that Mars bar when we were kids and remember how cheap it was. Most of the time we don't notice it because it's usually sort of very sort of subtly done, if that makes sense, because governments don't want to upset populations, because ultimately it's theft. Now, but Bitcoin gives us an asset class, gives us a new money where our buying power increases in time. Guys, can you got to get your head around this. This is so important for your future self. Your future self is going to thank you so much if you actually get your head around how important this is. This isn't just about making money. Yes, we all want to make money. We all want to, you know, do better for ourselves. But there's much more to it than that. There really, really is. So, guys, listen, I'm going to leave it there. Really oh, there's Adrian, the builder, just coming down. I'll just have to reverse. I'll leave it there, guys, before I have an accident. And I'll catch up with you guys soon. Take it easy.